First reading and the Gospel are really challenging us. In our first reading, we read the last words of David. At the very end of his life, he prayed to God, remembered God's covenant, and in this prayer reminded God that a kingdom will be established, an everlasting kingdom with a perfect and definitive king. This prayer reminds us that fidelity to the covenant remains an indispensable requirement for maintaining the Davidic dynasty, and those kingdoms that did evil would eventually fall. The second part of this first reading is remembering David's mighty warriors. It is about seemingly the physical fight which they carried out as soldiers. It is rather about the tremendous energy which a culture, a community, even an individual person can carry. When we read of wars in the Old Testament, we shouldn't really focus on the devastation and the sufferings which those wars caused on both sides. It's not about the number of the dead, which are often enumerated. Rather, there is an undercurrent of this reading. What happens with these powerful energies which can be invested into war or into peace? The violence which we experience in history, the wars, just manifest waste of energies, and we can imagine what would happen if people and individuals, if we would invest it into the worship of God. These months are challenging us at many levels. When we look at the state of our world, and sadly not terribly encouraging what we see at the moment, so we could raise that when things are shaken to the ground, to the core, where is people's faith? Where is people's desire? Where is our desire for God? Where is our ability to reinvest, to divert those negative energies which we are wasting and reinvest it into worship, prayer, and peace? These readings challenge us. What has happened to our desire for God? Where are these sacred energies? How can we regain them? And the second reading, the Gospel in which Jesus calmed down the storm, it's a great reminder that God is the source of these energies. God is in control of our life sustenance. And God has powerful energies to create first peace for us, and then it is our turn to reignite our lost desire for God and to invest our energies into peace, unity, creation, and worship.